Hi everybody, we're going to play a game of Warhammer 4th edition. This was the first box set for Warhammer, and inside it came with this fantastic little scenario called the Battle for Maugthrond Pass. At this time there was no spell or battle magic at all, but we've set up the tabletop here. So over here, this is I guess the west side, this side is the west side. This is a little forest and then another forest, and this is Gromthe-Ponch's little warband. They're heading... their whole army is kind of invading the elves right now. Over on the east side, we have a watchtower, and on top of that watchtower is actually the bolt thrower. Inside the building actually are these five elves. Then we've got some more reinforcements, and then some of these flyers will come on the board. Back there's the forest, and here's actually the village of the goblins. Kieran is going to play the goblins of Gromthe-Ponch, and I am going to play the elves. So Kieran, you get to move first because you've got the... So this is Warhammer. So it's not like Kings of War, Kieran. It's a lot different. So movement. Okay, take your tape measure, put it out more than 4 inches. Okay, and we're going to show this here. And you can start moving. Now Gromthe-Ponch can move 9. These guys can move 4, but they can march. If they march... I think they can do a wheel in this edition. We're trying to remember. No. So let's measure it out. Do they just want to go straight?
Just 4 straight.
8 straight, they can march. You want to get into battle probably as fast as you can here.
Fine.
Okay, we'll move them straight. Straight to my finger. All right, now Grom, what do you want to do with Grom? He can move, if he marches, he can go to 18. Actually, if you march in this edition, I don't think you can turn at all. So you can go, do you want to go 9 straight ahead, or 8 and then turn a little bit?
Sure.
No, put it straight first, and then we're going to do a 1-inch wheel. So to do the 1-inch wheel, you kind of go like this and mark it with your finger with 1 inch, and then you hold this side and you pivot. And that's a 1-inch wheel. Okay. All right. What about these guys? Just move them 5, or they can. Well, they can go further.
Just 4.
Well, you want your spearmen probably to get up there.
Just 4.
4. Okay. All right. Move them to 4 here. All right. And then what about these guys here? If they move, they can't fire. Or maybe they can. I can't honestly remember the rules of how these worked back then. You don't want to move that. That can just stay in place and fire. Shooting. Actually, I think if they move, they just get a -1 penalty. You gotta go straight, but... Yeah. And what about those guys? They can move 4. You can just put them right to the back behind it. All right. So that is your first group. Now, let me just see when they shoot. Shooting while moving, yes. So because they only move 4, they could shoot. They could take shots at something. Do you want to shoot on top of the hill? Because you can... Oh, I don't know if you're within range. You have only a 16-inch range. Check the range, Kieran. From the front of 16 inches, so to the front. Yeah, they can't see anybody yet.
They can see the beacon. Okay,
but the bolt thrower can. The bolt thrower's kind of got unlimited range. Now, the only models they can see right now are these ones on the hill, and here's your bolt thrower. So, your bolt thrower, where does it want to go? So basically, with bolt throwers in this edition, you would say how far you want. No, you're not allowed to measure in this edition. Not pre-measure. So what you would have to do is you'd say how far you want for the bolt to land. And you're going to remember a tile on the floor here is 12 inches. So let's say 12, maybe somewhere 24, maybe 26 inches. But you can tell me how far you want to go. No, you're not allowed to measure with your tape.
With the tiles on.
So from the start of this base to there, how far do you think that is?
Does it have any splash damages?
Well, it's probably not going to be accurate, so it's going to probably... So that's probably 24. So 25, 26 would be my guess, but it may be wrong, but that's my guess.
12 inches... If 12 inches hits to here, then 13, 14, 15. I'm gonna do 15.
15?
Because,
No, it's further than 15, I guarantee it.
because this is 12.
I know, but it's further. I'm telling you, it's further than 15. It's up to you. I would go at least 22 or higher. Come on.
17.
Okay. You're probably going to hit your own guys here. Okay, and where are you going to? Are you going to the are you just trying to go for the watchtower?
I'm just going in this general area.
Well, the template. Oh, do we even have a template here? The template's about this big. I don't know if we have a template. It's a big bolt thrower. Can you we'll snap this sucker off. It's for 40K. It's not for Fantasy Battle, but
That's too big.
no, it's fine. Even if it's bigger, we don't care. So, you only want to go 17? I'd go further.
No.
Because remember, the bolt thrower is actually on top of there, right? And so are the
20.
guys. 20. Okay, let's measure. You measure 20. I told you.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So it's gonna kind of go like that. Now, Kieran, you got to roll these dice. I guess it would be like that. Roll these 2 dice. What did you get?
This way.
4 inches. So it's gonna go like that, and that's where it ends up. Okay. So that's your movement. So the next thing that I can do is it's my turn. Oh, oops. Dropping stuff everywhere. I don't have a lot of space in my living room. I mean, in my kitchen here, which is where we always play. So next thing that happens on elf turn 1, the elves watchtower may move or fight. So I can send some guys out here, Kieran, to try to light the tower. Now in the scenario rules, it says each guy will light the tower on a 4, 5, or 6. But I've always played that if they come out, one guy lights it on a 5, and if there's more than one person, they light it on a 4, 5, or 6. So I'm gonna send 2 guys over here.
Well, they have to be. They're measuring from here, actually.
Yeah, it's always said that they can get there in the first turn. Okay, they can always get there. So I'll just pop these guys back. Okay, so I've got 2 guys that I'm sending out to try to light the thing. So at the end of the turn, they'll be able to. These guys will be able to fire. So my bolt thrower, I don't know the range of it off by heart. Let me just see if it's got it on here. It's got a range of 48 and a ballistic skill of 4. Okay, so I'm going to get you to use this here. When we shoot, I want you to tell me what we're going to need here. So just give me a sec here. So I'm going to start by firing with my 3 guys here. These guys can't fire because they rushed up. So I have 3 dice. Okay, and they didn't move, but they're actually in the tower. So they have, I think I have a 24-inch range. So I can hit this group here, but it's long range. So we start out with a ballistic skill of 4 on this chart here. I don't know if you can see that. We start out with a ballistic skill of 4, which is a base 3. And then the next thing is, here, okay, look. We haven't moved, we haven't charged, shooting at long range, over half range. It's a -1 for long range, and you're not in any cover. So I actually need 4s. Okay, Kieran? And I got 2 hits. So now you get to try to save, Kieran. So your save on these goblins, I just got to check what armor they have. Just give me a sec here. Those goblins probably have light armor and shields. So they have a base save of 6. So you got to roll those 2 dice. If you get a 6, you save. And you got 1. So 1 model's killed. Okay, so we go behind. Okay. All right. My bolt thrower is going to go next. And my bolt thrower is actually going to try to hit Grom the Paunch here. Okay. So again, it's got a base ballistic skill of 4. And it's going to be long range if it's over 24 inches because it's got a range of 48. And it's not long range. So how many shots do I get with the bolt thrower? I think it's just 1.
Bolt thrower? What?
Yeah, it's just 1 big bolt that comes out. Okay, so base 3 is what I need to hit this. And I got a 1, so that's a fail. Okay, all right, at the end of the turn, I'm going to try to light the beacon. I do it on a 4, 5, or a 6, and I got a 1 and a 2. So that means that I can't activate my elves on the other flanks. So we go to turn 2, and it goes to you, Kieran. So it's your turn. First thing, do you want to declare any charges?
I don't know. Oh, how do charges work?
You gotta have, so if you're charging with Paunch, it goes like this, kind of for your line of sight. Okay, and you can do one wheel when you do a charge, and you can go up to twice your movement. Now, these guys can only go 8. Now, do you think that's 8 inches? Probably not, eh? It's probably more. It's probably more than that, Kieran. Okay. All right, so you can try to charge if you want, but if you fail, you only go 4. It's up to you. Oh, these guys have to make no, they don't make a test. Yeah, they do. How do you make the test at the end? Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I played, just regular Warhammer. I've been playing psychology. Panic. It's 25% shooting. There's not 25%. No chance there. So
I used to think okay,
let's go. Okay, do you want to charge?
I'll charge.
You're gonna charge? Okay.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna measure. Is it 8 inches?
Yeah.
No, it's a little bit shy. You know what? Because it is, I'll give you a 4, 5, or 6. You can 1, 2, 3. No. No. So they can't charge. So they're just gonna go 4 inches. So what they no. You can't move them yet. You gotta do this first. So you're gonna wheel them 2 inches, and then you're gonna move them 2 more. They only go half. Okay. What about the Paunch? Did he want to charge?
He's just gonna do a regular.
He could charge there.
Fine.
You want to charge them?
Yeah. Okay,
so he can go up to 18. So we'll measure 18. Oh, you know what? In this edition, I think if we charge, I think you were supposed to roll a d6. Oh boy, I should have really read the rules here before. Double its charge rate. May not move or except that it may wheel once. So let's just check. Is it within 18 inches? Yes. So you're going to have to wheel once. So let's wheel, do a 2.5 inch wheel. Might be closer to 3. And then there's no penalty for going up the hill. So he's going to come straight up. And we'll just move the beacon here for now. I don't think his chariot's too worried about that. And we'll line these guys up. All right. Okay, and what about these guys? You can move them as you wish. Here, I'll take this.
They're gonna wait for their leader to come in, and they're gonna protect that stone. So they're gonna do a march.
Okay. No, always straight, but unless you want to wheel. So you just want to go up here?
Yeah. Maybe move the stones.
Want to wheel like that?
Sure.
Okay. And we get a case of some sort. I'll put this underneath. There you go.
Some goblins are actually on the ledge.
Remember, these guys can go 8 if you want to get them up there.
Yeah. One group is going to be over here. It's going to be this group. So
what, you want to move them sideways?
They're going to go trying to follow those dudes, and the rest are just going to...
Okay, do you want to wheel them once? Or do you want to move them sideways? You can move them sideways half. You can move them 2 inches sideways.
Yeah.
So basically what you do is they turn. That takes a quarter of their move. Okay, but if you do that, these guys are kind of stuck. Okay, and these guys, you want to move them 2 inches sideways? We'll move these guys first. Move them 4. Get these guys out of the way. So they can go up here. And then these guys, you want to move 2 inches sideways? Okay, go for it.
That way.
You know what? We'll say next turn you can get through.
Well, they could just go to here, and then they can.
Well, that's as far as they can move, though. Okay. All right. So now you've got your shooting phase. So shooting comes before hand to hand. So where? Oh, what is this turn? Does your shaman come on the board? Yes, the shaman arrives at the eastern table edge at the start of the turn before anyone moves. He may move this turn. So your shaman comes on, Kieran, on the eastern edge, and he can move. So he's like here, and you can move however you want him to. He probably wants to get to the power stone.
The first since the village isn't warned.
What's that?
Doesn't
the village isn't warned because they haven't lit their beacon. But you guys don't know that. But only the goblins will. But it's fine. The wyvern, because the wyvern can fly, I believe he's got a base of 12 inches, if I recall correctly with that.
He's gonna come in like this, so he can just charge him.
He's gonna charge him, or is he gonna? He wants to get to this power stone because he needs a turn to activate.
He's gonna charge them on the way.
Well, Grom will cut those guys down easily. Like, there's no way Grom won't kill those guys. No, you gotta measure, buddy.
And he's moving forward. I just went like that.
Put him on the very edge, so he's on the edge. Watch the wings, because they're very vulnerable. Okay, what do you want to do?
How far can he move?
I think the Shaman can fly. Like, I think he can. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna check the bestiary.
2 up.
It's a wyvern. Let's have a look here. Man, it's been so long since Wyvern is on page 85 in this bestiary, so let's have a look.
The last time I played this scenario before.
But we played it with Kings of War rules, actually, and it's quite a bit different. Yeah, it can fly. So if it flies, I believe it can move 12 inches, but let me just check the fly rules.
He came in. There's already troops moving into the village, so I thought I had to burn the village now. And I couldn't do the
they can travel up to 24 inches, Kieran. So you can move up to 24. You could probably get close to that. No, close to this if you want.
Yeah,
what do you want to do?
24.
Okay. All right. All right.
I'm gonna pass you the.
And they can go any direction in the 24, I think, under these rules. Okay, from the start of your base. Okay, so you want to just... Oh, careful.
He's gonna hop all the way over there.
Okay, so like that?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay. Shooting phase now. So these guys moved, and these guys moved, and these guys moved. So they can't...
this dude is gonna go...
They only have 16 inches, so I don't think that their bows can be effective.
Right
No, you can't shoot in hand. They can't shoot anybody yet. But the Orc Rock Logger can.
Go
No.
20's right around here.
No, this, yeah. So...
Forward.
Okay, you said, what did you say last time?
30.
Do you remember? It's 30? I think that might be too far, but you want to go 30?
Okay, 29.
I go lower.
29.
29. Okay, where's that template that we have? Here we go. Okay, so grab the template here. Okay, let's measure 29,
right
and
here.
we'll go to the top of the watchtower. Ooh, you might be dead on here. Okay, put the hole right underneath the thing. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to hold this, and you're going to roll the artillery dice. Here you go.
Come on.
It's going to go 6 inches this way.
So it's going to hit the town.
Boom. So I don't think it's going to hit anybody again.
It hits this.
But you didn't misfire. Usually I misfire. Yeah, oh well, it smashes up that building. So, well, we'll say that they're still not alerted because generally they're only alert. It's going to take them time to mobilize. Okay, Grom the Paunch has got a million things. He's probably going to cut down these elves. Grom, usually they, against elves, if they don't outnumber elves, they have fear. Okay, but in this case, you do outnumber, right? I'll just check that rule with the goblins. I can't remember. Do you know where we put that goblin rule book here, Kieran? Oh, man. If you don't remember this thing, that is a blast from the past. This is the 3rd edition. It came out in when? Or 4th edition. And this one came out in 93. I can't find my High Elf book. I know I had multiple copies. I got the one from 97, but I can't find the other one. Okay, Kieran, let's find the rules for fear. Goblins have... Oh, shoot. In this edition, orcs and goblins have animosity. So before every time they move, they have to roll to see if they start squabbling or fighting amongst themselves or whatever. You know what? We'll do that starting next turn, just because we forgot all about it.
Well, these are just goblins right now. The one orc is over there.
Yeah. Goblins. I think goblins have fear.
Goblins do. Orcs shouldn't.
Orcs don't. No, I don't think. All right, goblins.
Oh yeah, that's why. Last time, if I remember, I beat up a goblin troop.
Okay, they have animosity. I know that. Huh. What about fear against elves? Here we go. Special rules for goblins. Fear. They strongly dislike fighting elves, partly because of their reputation to form all the troops, but also because of their natural aura. A unit of goblins fears any unit of elves which it does not outnumber by at least 2 to 1.
Oh, yeah, because goblins are just elves.
So, Gromba Punch, even though there's only 2 of them. Oh, you know what? There's 2 versus 4. So you guys are good. I would say there's no fear there.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, there's 5. Perfect. So that's even better. Okay, so Gromba Punch gets to attack. So Kieran, Gromba Punch has... Well, which guy do you want to do first? Do you want to do the chariot? Oh, you know what? Let's do the chariot's damage, okay? Because that is massive. The chariot, if it has side wheels, in this case, I don't think it does. A chariot does, I think, 1d6 damage automatically.
1d6 damage isn't that high. To me.
And then for scythed wheels, I believe it was 1d6 plus 2 if it had scythed wheels. Let's just go to the chariot, see if we can find the war machines here. Yeah, chariots. Chariot attack does d6 plus 1 per scythe. So roll d6 for the chariot damage, Kieran. Here you go. Roll nice. Come on, let's go. We don't have much time. Can you please roll on the table?
I rolled. Oh.
It's okay. Can you roll on the table, please?
Well, I rolled here, not thinking it would do that far. Okay. What?
You don't have to roll crazy. It's just... You don't
3.
have to. Okay, so it does three hits. I don't know where that die went. Here it is. Okay, 3. The strength of a chariot, Kieran?
It's a trample.
Is strength 7. So strength 7 versus an elf's toughness of 3. Strength 7 versus 3 means you need a 2.
I need a 2?
Yeah. So, what did you... Oh, hold it. How many did you roll? Did you roll 3 dice?
I rolled 1.
Okay, and what was that number?
3.
3, yeah. Okay, and then roll 2 more because you did 3 damage with 3 attacks with the chariot. Roll right here. Okay, all hit. So 3 hit, and you need 2s to wound now. And all of them wounded, and there would be no armor, even though...
No, I had a 4. Oh.
Yeah, so they're just the chariot alone cuts them down. Yeah. So they are gone. They're done. All right. Now, when you charge successfully with the chariot, I think that you can also you get like a follow-up move, I believe.
Then I'd follow up to here and take this thing.
Just bear with me here. I can't remember if that's the case or not. Pursuit, lapping round. Man, all these things here. Losers take a break test. Well, there's nothing left to break there.
What happens if I kill everybody here and the beacon doesn't get lit? Dad?
What's that?
What happens if I destroy the beacon place before it gets lit and alerts these dudes? Like, if nobody's left to alert the beacon?
Yeah, you can still charge. You can charge those guys, but not the guys in the village yet, because they haven't emerged yet. Okay. Losers have to take a break test. I don't know. When do we take a... We don't break, because we're dead.
No, but there's... Okay, you had 5 dudes in this troop. You sent out 2.
Yeah, I don't think there's a follow-up move in this edition. I might be wrong, though. So, okay, so there's no pursuit, but I have to make a panic. If a friendly unit within 12 is broken, you know what? We'll just do it. We'll make tests here for him. You know what? But they're in that tower, so that's fine.
It's still part of the same unit.
Yeah, so they're not... Well, they're not destroyed. We'll just say that things are okay. All right. So that is your turn. Hey, stop with the noises, please. Okay, so we are on Elf turn 2. So Elf turn 2, Elril's and Thronduin's guards may move if they have been warned. So they haven't been warned, so they can't move. Again, the only guys I can activate are the guys in the tower. And so, Kieran, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire... my bolt thrower is going to fire into this. How many attacks does the bolt thrower... Kieran, stop, please. I think bolt throwers in this game just had just one attack. Yep, just one attack. And...
that little camera
does D4 wounds per hit. Okay.
So
all right.
small.
So the bolt thrower is going to fire into the chariot.
You can see so
You know what? Let's use bigger dice here.
Explosion.
All right. So I have a base of 4 for ballistic skill, which is a 3, and there's no other modifiers. So is the chariot a large target? I do not know what a large target quantifies that. What is a large target? War machines, are they considered a large target? It doesn't really say here. It doesn't say that they're large. Yeah, let's go to the shooting phase. That should tell us whether it is or not. Oh, here we go. Shooting at a large target. Large target is anything which in real life would stand over approximately 10 feet tall, bulky. Ogres and trolls. Cavalry are not. Most war machines are large and so are chariots. Okay, so they are. So I actually get a +1. So my 3 to hit on the 3 becomes actually a 2 here, Kieran. So I hit. So I got to see what I hit because I hit the chariot. Okay. So there is a little randomizer chart here. Okay. So I'm going to tell you what. So here we're shooting. So 1 is the crew. Okay, and a 3 is the creatures. So I'm going to hit one of the wolves, Kieran. Okay, and it's a strength of 4, I believe. Is that what I said? Do you remember, Kieran?
No, not.
Okay, it's a strength of... Oh, strength of 5. So strength of 5, and your wolves have a toughness. 5, and your wolves, Kieran, have a toughness of 3. So 5 on 3, can you tell me what I need?
5 on what?
5 on 3, I need a 2.
A 2.
Yeah, so 1 wolf is now dead. Okay, I'm going to fire my 3 guys.
Middle wolf.
Okay.
Because then the other 2 can still carry.
All right, that's fine. My 3 remaining archers are going to fire again on this chariot. So basically they have a weapon...
They're inside.
I know, but they can fire out the windows. They have a ballistic skill of 3. They have a ballistic, suspend your disbelief, a ballistic skill of 4, which is a base 3. They're firing at this, so I need anything but a 1. And I got 2 hits. And the strength of an arrow is only, I got to see what I hit. Okay, a 3 and a 4, I believe. What was that chart? Let's go back to the chariot chart.
4 is a wheel or something.
No, definitely wasn't a wheel. 4 is the chariot itself, and the 2 or 3 is a wolf. So I got 1 wolf. So again, this is strength 3 versus toughness 3. I need a 4, 5, or 6 to wound. And I got it. So another wolf is gone.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move
and then 1 goes into the chariot.
to the middle.
I would need a 6 to damage it. I didn't.
Okay. I'm going to move 1 wolf to the middle.
Okay, take that one out. It's gone.
This one's dead.
Okay, and that's my turn. All right. Now,
because now I can...
the one thing with your shaman in this thing, Kieran, your shaman is trying to suck the power. He knows that waystone, this waystone here has a bunch of power on it, okay? So I'm just going to explain. Can you stop making that noise? Kieran?
I am.
Okay. The standing stone. Blacktooth, the orc shaman, wants to steal the magic power from the standing stone of the elf village. He plans to trap its magic in a black amulet, which will protect him in battle and make him even more powerful. He must move into contact with the standing stone and stop beside it for the rest of the turn. As he waits by the standing stone, he is assumed to be stealing its power. Once the power is stolen, the black amulet starts to work. So now you've done that, and you've gained 10 victory points because you've already you've done that. So you have the black amulet, and that now triggers, and this is the black amulet here.
1 second, I'm gonna go get something on to represent the.
Okay, but no, it's your turn. So come on, let's go.
Oh.
All right. So it's your turn 3. And is anything? No, there's no special things for your turn. So you can now possibly attack. My guys haven't really come on the board yet. So again, the only thing...
I could burn up the village before they get out of their houses.
You could what?
Burn up the village before they get out of their houses.
Oh, you don't have any... It doesn't let you do that in this scenario. So, let's see here.
So, yeah, this is the question I need to ask.
They may move.
If the
I do have guards here still, so you could attack them. Yep. You could attack those guys. You could attack these guys.
Would that alert them?
No.
Then I'm gonna go after the one that's.
No.
Okay.
I just want to check to see with the wolves dying here, if they can still move.
Well, there's one wolf left. So if I go after these ones, and will this alert that, or this alert that, or should I just go straight in the middle of the city? Because then.
Didn't say anything about moving here.
Because this group here is gonna come at me.
You never want to go into difficult terrain with a chariot. Chariots can move freely. Oh, they can move freely. They don't have to wheel. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't say. We'll just say it continues. It can still move. It's still got one wolf.
So if I attack these dudes over here, would it alert these two?
No, not yet. No.
Okay, so I'll go ram
Who?
with my
Blacktooth is going in.
Blacktooth is gonna go in with his big gold dragon buddy thing with a scorpion tail.
He's gonna go in.
He
Okay, yeah.
gets it easy.
Now, yeah, he can. Now, I wonder if I can stand and shoot. Just 1 second here. I could do a charge reaction, I believe, in this edition here.
Well, I don't know if I'm charging.
Well, you can't measure, Kieran. You can't pre-measure in this game. I told you that already. Charge reactions. Yeah, we can stand and shoot. If you're more than half the charge move away. More than 12, that is. Okay, so is he charging?
He's not charging. He's just walking in there and slicing and dicing.
Well, the only way to enter combat is by charging.
Okay, then I'll charge him.
Okay, he's charging. Is he charging? He could probably charge those guys.
Would that alert? No. So then I'll just...
Did you just tell me yes or no?
Yeah, he'll charge.
No, okay, don't measure.
He's gonna charge. Oh, no, I'm not
He can't charge in the building because they're all in the building.
These dudes are not in the
Yeah, they're in the top. They're all considered in the top. I don't have the right type of watchtower here right now. I couldn't find it. So, what are they doing? Is he charging them?
Yeah.
Okay, so he'll charge them. The shaman's charging there, and the rest of the guys are just going to move. So you start off...
These dudes are going to move and
okay,
try
hold on. So I need to just measure something. So his is 24. So as long as I'm over 12 inches away, and I'm not, so they can't fire, Kieran. They can't stand and shoot.
You can't see me coming because I'm going through the air.
Hold on here. Is that a flank attack? No, it's not. Just because of the... See, you measure from the base here. And so if you were like in this area here, you could flank him, but you can't. So he's just going to come in. We're in big trouble, I think. Okay, Grom the Paunch can go 18 inches.
Gonna go right here.
Okay, so again, we're gonna measure. Is it over 12? Nope. So you can just move them straight in, Kieran. Can you go over on that side and grab the paunch in?
Okay. Flying chariot comes in, hits the building, swerves.
No. And just go like that, and the attackers will actually align. So just align them. Just push them.
Why would you do that? It's a chariot.
All right. Okay.
Back away.
And come move your other guys.
Jump away. Okay. These dudes are gonna move to the beacon.
Okay. Do they want to? They can march as long as they're within 8 inches. Do you want to march them 8?
Yeah, sure. Make them have to fight us before.
No, don't turn you can't turn it. You got to keep that unless you wheel.
Yeah, just put it on here.
Okay. And what do you want to do? Do these guys want to move?
Archers?
You might want to double. Do these just want to go 4?
They're just going to go 4.
Okay, 4 straight.
And take a
or you know what? Why don't we wheel them an inch? So again, you hold this and you just go like that.
Move them back a little.
Okay, and what about these guys here next?
Yeah, they're going to go...
Are they going to march? Want to march?
They're going to go actually to the center of the city.
Okay, so why don't we go like this?
Pivot a little.
Go like that. There we go. And what about these guys?
Goblins.
Want to go 4? Or do you want to just move them as far?
They're going to try and go to the Power Stone. And
well, the power's been stolen already. So this guy...
the stone.
So these guys will probably go like that. Okay. Thanks for moving those guys, Kieran. I appreciate that.
Why would you... Oh, your eagle.
It's okay. All right. So next you have shooting phase. So these guys here can probably shoot at the guys in the tower.
Yeah, they're going to try and take shots.
All right.
But first, my big boy is going to go 20.
Who's going to go 20?
This dude's going to fire 20.
Oh, yeah. Okay, do you want... Well, let's just check for range, because it's 16 inches for their short bows. Oh, you know what? No, to the tower. You know what? I'll give it to you.
Yes.
Okay, so you get 4 shots, and they're goblins, so they don't have very good ballistic skill.
These guys are shooting.
Here, yeah.
Holy shit, those guys are in range.
Just don't roll yet. I want to check out the modifiers. Okay, so they're goblins, and goblin archers have a ballistic skill of 3, so that's a base of 4. They move, so that takes it to a 5. And now they're behind hard cover. So that takes it to 6, 7.
Well, your archers
so
are
you need
so
6s
annoying.
and then you need to roll again. Okay, so 6s to hit. You got any 6s?
Yeah, 2 6s.
Okay, and now you, so these are like called impossible shots. I can't remember the rules for it. Bear with me.
One unique thing we could do, we could make this tower swallow these dudes. Dad?
Bear with me here.
See, because it's inside here.
I wonder if they have impossible shots here. Okay, there are 3.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to move. Perfect! Perfect! Like, that's not how you go downstairs, but okay. He's like about to take a step down, but he's like, I'm gonna hold back and...
Hitting the target.
No.
It doesn't really say here.
Oh, freak! This equals...
You know what? It's fine. You know what we'll do?
I rolled 2 other 6s. I'm just gonna check out the...
We'll just say they hit on a 4, 5, or 6. I can't find the rule, so
these,
two dice,
these
they'll hit if you roll a 4, 5, or 6. You got it, man?
No.
No, okay, so they didn't. Okay,
and of course these ones are 4, 5, and
these guys can't...
those dudes are the ones that just shot.
No, these ones were. They're further than 16, so they can't.
What?
And these guys have nothing to shoot at. Okay, so this one can though.
Stone.
So this one wants to go how far?
30 actually. 30 feels.
30? Okay.
30 feels right on the building.
I think you're probably right on, Kieran. Good memory. Okay, let's measure it out here. Okay, all right.
I'm on the building.
Okay, I'm gonna hold that like this, and you gotta roll these dice.
Don't go to the side. Don't go to that side.
It's a hit.
It's a hit too.
Yeah, so it's poof. So anything that's underneath, we'll say that everything is underneath. Even this template's way bigger than the other one, but it's fine because War Machines were not that effective in this edition. Okay, so when you hit with a War Machine, I gotta just find the rules for it. Just give me a second here.
Is that your big commander or vault command? No, your commander over there. Yeah, that's you get to flank me.
So here's the War Machines. Stone throwers. Anything directly under the center is hit automatically. So we'll say one model's hit automatically, and everything else needs a 4, 5, or a 6 to get hit. Okay? We'll say because they're in the building, maybe we'll make it a little bit harder to make it a 5 or a 6.
The building's rumble.
Okay, you got 3 days, Kieran? 3 days. Actually, let's randomize here to see. Yeah. Let's see which is right under the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, just roll one die. There's 1. So this guy's right under the center. Okay, so he's out automatically. So now roll 2 more dice, and a 5 or 6. These guys get hit. Okay, 1 more is hit, and then roll for these 2 guys. They aren't, and roll for the actual chariot. I mean the bolt thrower. Okay, so the bolt throwers hit.
Yes.
And 2, was it 2 of these guys?
2 of these guys.
Okay, all right. So it is a strength. I think it's like strength 10. Oh, what is the strength of it? Big stone thrower is a strength of 10. Strength of 10. So anything but 1s. So Kieran, for these 2, roll these dice. You need anything but 1s to kill them.
Roll
just one die. Poof. Okay, and then for this thing, it's a 10 versus a 7. So 10 versus a 7, again, is anything but 1s.
Anything but 1s. 2.
2, yep, so that. And how many damage does it do? It does d6 wounds. Can you roll the d6 again?
That is a 6.
Yeah, so that bolt thrower is gone. But the crew are still there.
They're like, what the heck happened? Where's the horn?
And I'm going to say that they have to make some panic tests now. Okay?
Yeah, I mean, these dudes have 2 people left.
Yeah.
They've lost the majority.
So I'll do panic tests for both.
No, these dudes are fine.
No.
They only lost a big thing.
Well, we'll just do it. Panic. Their leadership of the archers is 8, and the bolt thrower is 8. So I'll do the archers first.
Did you see that?
Archers is 8. I'm okay. And then we'll do those guys. And it's 8. I'm okay. So they don't, and they're actually going to form up inside. Okay.
So
and they'll become one crew.
Everybody's going to go into a crew. That's going to be bad.
But 2 of them don't have bows. All right, so let's keep going.
One of them has a sword and the other one.
Okay, do you want to do Grom the Podge, or do you want to do the Orc Shaman?
Grom the Punch.
Grom the Punch? No. Grom the Punch is supposed to have some weapons, but because these guys are pretty powerful already, and this scenario is pretty, there's not a lot of, we're not going to play with any magic other than the black amulet. And also, I couldn't find the cards. I looked through everywhere. We've got 200 battle magic cards, and I can't find any of the special ones here. Okay, so roll for the chariot first. The chariot does d6 damage.
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay, let's roll. Let's do the chariot's. Do you remember how much strength it had, Kieran? Kieran, do you remember?
Something.
Okay.
Like I had to roll a 1 or something.
You said you rolled. You did 5. You said.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
5. Yeah, it's got strength of 7. Okay, so roll 5 dice. Take 5 dice. How many you got? 2. Here.
2 little ones. 2 little.
Oh, I'll give you big ones because they're easier to see on the camera. Just try to roll right here. 5. Okay, so strength 7 for the chariot versus 3 anything but 1s.
as I roll.
Okay, so 4 of the models are gone, just like that.
So I did not change any dice.
All right, now roll for your one. Do you want to roll for Grom the Podge to take out the Rast guy?
This dude is done.
Yeah. Well, no. Okay. I don't have any champions. I just use it as a mod.
Grom is just gonna let loose his axe and go.
Okay, Grom the Podge. Why don't we roll for him because he'll probably take out the last guy. Grom has the war boss has a weapon skill of 5, and my weapon skill is hold on. Yeah, my weapon skill is 4, I believe. So your weapon skill's higher than mine.
The wolf just scratched 2 dudes. They fell.
Okay.
And
Your
this
weapon
one
skill
lone
is
archer
5.
Fired at the wolf's head, but
And mine is a 4. So you need 3s, Kieran. And how many attacks does Grom have?
How many attacks?
How come you don't know this? How come you don't know how many attacks Grom has?
Oh, you are giving me the things to read of reading. Reading this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Grom has...
That works.
The war boss has 4 attacks. So 4 attacks, you need 3s to hit. Okay, roll these ones. Here, remember, 4 of these guys are dead.
3s to hit.
3s to hit.
3 hits.
3 hits. Okay, and the strength of Grom. Grom's like a big, massive thing. It's 4 on 3. So again, you need 3. He's a big, massive goblin. So with those 3 hits...
He's an orc.
No, he's not an orc. He's a goblin. He's a big, fat goblin. Okay, and that's... Niblet is his buddy there. Niblet. If I recall it correctly. Okay, roll. You need 3s to wound. Okay, so one is a wound.
But it's a major.
And it's strength 4. I've got a shield and light armor, so I will save on a 6.
Hot.
Nope. So the last guy's dead. Here.
As he falls,
All right.
The dudes flip over the chariot.
Your orc shaman is attacking. Okay, do you want to attack with the wyvern first, or do you want to attack with the shaman first?
The wyvern.
The wyvern has a weapon skill of 5, so it's going to hit on 3s, and it's got 3 attacks here. So roll 3 dice, please. Roll 3 dice. Come on.
I'm trying to grab my 3 dice.
Here's another one.
Yes. I mean, I was. Kind of. Yes. I don't know.
Okay, so you got 1 hit with the wyvern. And the wyvern's strength is probably pretty good. The strength of it is 5 on 3, so strength 5 on 3 is anything but a 1 will kill.
Anything but a 1.
Yeah.
And I roll a 4.
Okay, so 1 guy's dead. So we're going to put it back as a casualty.
Just gonna use
okay, now your shaman.
Finger.
Your shaman is not very good in hand-to-hand. He only has 2 attacks, and his weapon skill's 3. And mine is a 4.
He's going to use a blaster mister with a dark amulet.
Yeah, my weapon skill is a 4. So that means, Kieran, you're going to need weapon skill 3 on 4.
Dark amulet time.
That means you need a 4 to hit. So 2 attacks and you need 4s. Oh, please don't knock that over. Okay, both hit. And the strength of your shaman, because he's an orc, it's probably pretty good. His strength is a 4 versus 3, so you need 3s to wound, bud.
Every single thing hit.
So both hit. Okay, so 2 guys die. So now 2 guys get to attack back. And in hand-to-hand, if I recall correctly, when you attack monsters, I think you get to choose. When you shoot, I don't think you get to choose. But if I recall,
Snake
when you
eyes.
hand-to-hand, you get to.
Snake eyes.
Monsters in combat, hand-to-hand.
Oh man, I'm rolling all my
Rider
good
the
rollings.
monster. Okay, I'm gonna, of course, with my 2 guys, I'm going to attack your rider. Okay.
Why would you attack my? Do you not know the theory of the wyvern?
All right. So I hit on 3s, Kieran, because I've got a weapon skill 4 versus yours of 3. Was yours 3 or 4? Do you remember?
You're jousting my stomach.
Do you remember what it was, Kieran? Did you have a weapon skill of 4 or 3? Or was it even less? Weapon skill of the shaman is 3. So I need 3s to hit. 2 hits.
Did you see what I just
And strength 3 and his toughness is 4, so I need strength 3.
Okay, this is what I rolled.
Toughness 4. Oh.
I did the backhand bejeeper
I need
dog.
5s to wound, Kieran. I got 1 wound. Your shaman has 1 wound. Now, read what your black amulet does, because that might be important. Okay. And now I got to make a test. A panic test, because I've lost people. Oh.
The amulet will negate
just give me
any
1 second.
wound.
It negates just 1 wound?
Any wound suffers by the D6.
Oh, does it happen for every wound?
Every wound. Any wound. Every wound.
Okay, roll a D6.
And 2.
2, so it doesn't happen. Okay.
So I need to roll what?
A 4, 5, or 6, it bounces the wound back to me.
Oh, that would have been so good.
Because I've lost 3, my leadership is reduced here. So my leadership of my archers is an 8, but because I've lost 3 guys, I have to roll 5 or less. And I don't, so they're going to flee Kieran. Do you want to pursue them? Kieran?
Where are they going?
I'm fleeing. Do you want to pursue them?
You're running away?
Yep. Do you want to run after? Do you want to chase after?
Run, cowards.
Are you chasing me or no?
No.
Okay. Because
you're just going to run off the edge
I'll
of the
probably
map.
reform next turn.
Well, then I'll chase you.
Okay, you got to declare it now.
Chase!
Okay, so you're going to roll 3d6 and I'm going to roll 2d6.
You roll your 2.
I move 6.
Backhand Bajeeber.
No, please. Oh, and you chase me down. So I'm going to go 6 away directly to the nearest table edge. And you're going to chase me down here.
Backhand Bajeeber roll is my best rolling strategy.
And those guys are dead.
It always rolls good. Like.
Alright, so they're dead.
It's so unlucky, like. This is one of the best ways to roll. You take them up in your hand and go.
Oh, shoot. That's not good. Let's change this here. So we
Did I do that or did you do that?
I did it, yeah.
I thought I did that because I went like block the table.
Okay, make sure this doesn't fall, okay?
You GoPro don't fall.
Yeah, that'll help. Okay, so it's my turn.
There.
It's my turn 3, I think, right? It's your turn 3, right?
So when I showed you the awful green things here, one of my favorite games. I've only played it once. So much fun.
On turn 3, Kieran of the
Recommend
Elves,
to get it.
Elril's Guard and Thronduil's Guard may move. Oh, shoot. Those are my spearmen could have moved. No, just that's last. Oh, only if they've been warned. Now they can move, and they may move my archers
warned.
can't, but the rest of my guys can now
Because
they know that it's what.
They haven't been warned.
I know. So these guys here.
How do they know that something's happening?
We're gonna say they come out of here.
Your archers can't.
I'm gonna just go like this here. Okay.
I'm laughing because
and then
your
these guys here.
Can, but you want to do it to my chariot?
You know what?
I would run.
You know what? We'll form up.
Yes.
We'll just go like that.
Mm.
Okay, and then these guys can't be seen later. Okay. All right. My archers up there are gonna shoot. I've only got 2 with bows. You know what though? They could probably pick up the bows that are on the ground.
No.
Right? No,
Dad,
they're probably destroyed.
It's probably broken. A massive catapult came thing and just.
I have a ballistic skill of 4, I believe, for my high elves.
Maybe you could chuck the arrows out and you have to get a 6 for it to kill a dude.
Okay, so we're up in the tower here. Don't make dumb noises, okay? So I got a ballistic skill of 4, which is a base of 3. Okay, I'll shoot here. It's 2 hits, and it's strength 3 versus toughness of a goblin. I think is only 2.
Oh, do you know what? That would be perfect.
Oh, toughness is 3. So I'm gonna wound on a 4, 5, or 6.
You will.
One guy is slain.
Yeah.
They don't have to make a test because it's not 25%. All right.
Okay.
All right. So that is my turn 3. So your turn 4.
Turn 4.
Let's go.
What happens if my driver dies? with my wyvern.
All right, declare charges.
Charge. Bang, boom, gong.
All right,
ding,
they
bang,
will
bang,
stand.
boom. Bang, boom.
Okay, and any other charges?
He's gonna fly and swoop and grab some dudes with his wyvern feet.
Now, he can do something called fly high.
Yeah,
If you fly high, next turn you can go anywhere on the battlefield.
Holy shoot.
You want to do that?
I'm worried about that dude.
Well, you don't know he's there. You want to fly high?
I'll fly high and try and look for
you're flying high.
reinforcements.
All right, we'll put him over here. We know that he's flying high. Okay. All right, so he's charging. Any other charges? They can't see them. Do they want to kind of come up and kind of get into the tower? Or no?
We'll just let my archers do the work.
Okay, what do you want to do with your archers?
Well, first, I'm going to fire the catapult.
No, you got to move first.
Okay. These dudes are going to stay where they are, and then they're going to put their spears down.
No, okay, you can't do that, Kieran. We're playing a war game.
I know.
Okay, what are you doing with these guys here? Are they moving?
They're going to move.
Just 4?
1 inch.
No, because you want to get them into range and stuff.
They're already in range.
What are you doing with these guys?
These dudes are going to go right there.
Okay, so they're going to wheel.
Them.
Do a 3-inch wheel. Or you know what? They could turn for a quarter. You know what? We'll just go like this. You just want to reorganize them like that?
Yeah. And then these archers, they can see them. So they're just going to move these ones here.
You know what? They could go like this here and move 2 over.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. All right. What about these guys?
They're going to move some forwards so they can try and volley over.
So that's 2 inches and another 2?
No. Yeah, they're trying to strike across at these dudes.
Well, they can't because this group is in the way. And how about these guys just move up?
Do goblins not know how to shoot over their teammates?
No, they're not. Goblins aren't smart, are they? All right, Kieran, move your chargers.
All
right. And you sure you don't want to move these guys?
They're ready for anybody that wants to charge them.
Well, those guys are just going to stay in there and keep firing their arrows, right? So.
Well, they're bait.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so shooting phase. So
they're gonna get doomed by this catapult.
These guys could probably fire at them.
Yeah, that's what they're. No, these dudes are firing at them.
Are they firing at them or the people in the watchtower?
People in the watchtower.
Okay, they don't have very good shots at the watchtower. Okay, so you get 4 attacks. You got a ballistics. Do you remember what your ballistic skill is?
5 or something.
Ballistic skill.
2.
No, it's 3.
What?
So ballistic skill 3 is a base 4. They're over half range, so that's a 5. And I have hard cover. So again, you need 6s followed by 4, 5, or 6s.
4, 5, or 6.
You got 1, and roll 1 again. You need a 4, 5, or 6.
4.
You need a 6 to begin with, and now you need a 4, 5, or 6. Nope. Okay, who are these guys firing at?
They're firing
at them.
Sure.
Okay, I would say that you got
laser pointer. Laser pointer.
I'm gonna give you 4 shots only.
Laser pointer.
No, you don't need the laser pointer. Let's just make sure you're in range. You are actually, you're in range. So 4 shots. So again, your ballistic skill is a 3, which is a base 4, and its long range is a 5, and they move, so you need 6s to hit.
They moved an inch.
Doesn't matter. No, they move further than that. Come on, roll. Come on. 6s hit. 1 hits. I get a save. It's at a 5 or 6.
What?
I didn't save it, so 1 guy's dead. Okay. And these guys here, they can't see.
Just like.
No, because remember, some of these guys are on the ground in front. You got to get these guys out of the way, Kieran. Okay, they can't see.
There is 2.
These guys here.
There's a whole 3 people on the ground.
Okay. Where do you want to fire this? There, or do you want to try to go for one of these groups? There? Okay, how many? 30? 30 inches?
Yeah.
Okay, we know where that is?
No, 31. 31.
Okay, 31, so it's probably right there.
Here,
okay,
and it's probably
roll your dice.
Right here. No, let's measure. I want to see if it's right on the top.
Well, we'll measure, okay? But roll your dice, because that's going to determine whether... 31, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there, basically.
Is it a hit? Don't move that other dice. Okay, no, it's going to go 2 inches that way. So the template...
This way. So it's like...
So...
Right around here.
I'm going to try to follow the... Like that. Is that about right?
No, wait. Hit here.
I know.
So it goes right here.
So now we'll go like that.
It's still an impact
like
the
that.
building.
Yeah, so...
It still hit the building mostly.
Okay, we're going to randomize it. A 4, 5, or 6. So do the 2 guys. Okay, to see if anybody's in like if it's hit with the... We're going to just see if anybody's hit yet. So roll these. These are for the crew. They have a chance to get hit. Okay, so 1 guy crew, and then roll 2 more for the other guys. And one has... So 1 chance for each. Now roll a 4, 5, or 6 to see if they're under. No. And see if that guy's under. No. So nothing happens.
What?
Okay.
So they're like...
We're gonna have to abstract things a bit. Okay, so that's that. So let's go to charging. So you charging. So, and it's just Grom the Paunch. So let's go.
Not me.
Okay, Grom. Who do you want to attack with first? The chariot?
Chariot
does D6.
1d6?
Yep. 4 hits. Okay, roll to see if they hit automatically. So roll to wound. And anything but a 1, so that's 4 guys dead.
Goodbye, army. Oh, 1 more.
Okay. Like that.
That was just like spikes coming in. Nothing
Okay.
now.
Now you got Grom the Paunch?
No.
No, the wolf. Do the wolf?
Yeah, the wolf gets to attack.
Okay,
the wolf gets to bite.
The wolf has a weapon
slash.
skill of, I think it's a 4 if I recall. Wolf weapon skill 4, so you need a 4, 5, or 6. 1 attack with the wolf, I think. Yeah.
4, 5, or 6. 6.
Okay, and then roll to see if you wound. His strength is a 3 versus toughness 3. You need a 4, 5, or 6.
It's 5.
5, okay, and then I get to try to save on that. I need a 5 or 6. I did. That's another guy did. Okay, now roll for Niblet, which is the goblin crew.
Yeah, he's part of the crew.
He's got a weapon skill of only 2. So 2 on 4. Weapon skill 2 on 4. You're going to need 4s to hit, and just 1 attack for him. Need a 4. No, it doesn't hit. And now roll for Grom the Paunch. Grom the Paunch has 3 attacks, Kieran.
That's what I like to see.
No, he has 4 attacks.
Oh, even better.
4 attacks, and his weapon skill is 5. So he's going to need weapon skill 5 on... He needs 3s to hit. Can you roll nicely?
That is nice.
One of these was...
How is that not nice? That is like...
This was here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 4.
How is that not nice?
And his strength...
This is the freaking...
Grom the Paunch's strength is a 4.
I rolled
So you need 3s to wound, Kieran?
3s to wound.
Yep. Just roll nicely. Don't do that, please. Okay, you got 3 wounds. I get to try to save it. I only save on 6s. No saves, so 3 more dead. See, the chariot's just fantastic. All right.
Is he better than my commander? I think he's better than my Blacktooth.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, when Blacktooth has spells, that's maybe a little bit different. Okay, I'm going to have to make a panic test. Okay.
Yeah, these dudes got to blow that
my
gun.
panic test, I had... If I have ranks and standards and stuff, they kind of add to it, but I don't.
Well, why
So
would your
my panic test, I've lost 8 models, so I'm at -8. So I think the only thing that saves me is a double 6. I don't know if that rules. No, so they're gonna flee. They're gonna flee, Kieran. So are you gonna pursue? Now
I will pursue.
If you can only pursue into I guess I pursue to the nearest table edge. So okay, you roll 3d6 and I roll 2d6.
Yeah, because I got a chariot.
I flee 7.
I follow.
Oh, you only go 5. So I go to the right to the edge. And they're kind of...
Dude, scurry along.
Yeah.
Your commander barely making it.
And you're about 2 inches away, or let's say 1 inch away, or whatever.
My wolf should be able to woo!
Alright.
No, these dudes have to be at the back, because...
These guys don't have to make a test because they're not more than 50%. Okay, let's keep going.
As far as I can get.
That is your turn. We'll just put these over here because they're dead.
Do I not get to... He flew high.
Yeah,
and now he's in the high. He's in the air.
Next turn he gets to land. Okay, so my turn 4. On my turn 4, the north, south, and west watchtower elves may move. Well, there's not much watchtower elves left. So, when do I get to try to rally? I have no idea. I don't remember. Stupidity. How do you rally troops? I gotta check a rule here, buddy.
Elves retreat
under psychology. Panic. Fear. Rally. How do you rally? I think the first thing you do is rally fleeing troops.
So, like I said again, highly recommend this game. It's still awful green things from outer space.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's fine. I won't worry about panic here. Oh, do you know what we forgot again, Kieran?
What?
Oh, we've been forgetting the animosity rolls.
Go!
Oh.
There you go.
Rallying here. Hold on here. The rally phase of his turn.
2,
Declare charges, then I rally.
6.
Okay.
I did 1, 2, 4, 6 for my animosity rolls.
I'm going to declare a charge.
If I could be like almost dead.
These guys are going to charge them. Okay.
Perfect.
All right, so that's my chart. Declare charges. Next, I'm going to try to rally them. I got to get an 8 or less. I got an 8. So they're going to turn, Kieran. Can you just can you align those models on this thing?
Whoa!
Just in a single file.
Single file.
Yeah. So
that is bad.
I want
a
to try.
chariot will just rush.
Oh yeah.
Run through
They're in trouble. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then I move chargers. These guys are within 8.
Our allies are in trouble. Let's scurry along to the other side of the building.
Oh no.
Oh, what's a chariot, man? Okay, I'm not helping them.
Oh, what did you want to, Kieran, did you want to, Kieran?
Yeah?
Did you want to stand? Probably, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Oh, do I get my Eltharion on? Does he come on in turn 4? Or is it, are we on turn 4 or 5, Kieran?
Oh, why aren't we moving? 4. We're on turn 4. I'm on turn 4. It's turn 4 elves.
I think, or was that a 5? I can't remember.
No, that was a 4.
Okay. All right. These guys are going to move.
Yeah, I'm coming. Come on.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to do some shots. We gotta hurry because I gotta work right away, but okay, these guys here are gonna shoot. They got a ballistic skill of 4, which is a base 3. Is within 12 inches. I'm gonna shoot at these guys here.
Okay.
Within 12, so we'll say -2. So 3, 4, 5. I need 5s to hit these guys here. Not 1. Okay, 2 of my models are gonna attack down to these guys here. Okay, they have. Are they gonna be further than 12? Probably. Yeah. Okay, so they have a base of 4, ballistic skill 4, which is a 3, and +1 is 5. They just need 3. They missed 2. Oh dear God. Okay, here I get to attack. I have 4. I don't think I got a special guy here. No. So I got spearmen, and they got weapon skill of 4 versus yours of 3. So I need 3s to hit. And I got 4 in the front rank. So I got 3 hits, Kieran. And strength of...
Like this video?
Strength of my guys, I think, is only a 3. Versus 3, so I need 4, 5, or 6 to wound. Okay, I got 2 wounds here. Okay, Kieran, you get to fight back. You get to fight back with only 3 models because it's the front rank in this. So sorry if we looks like we actually may have missed some stuff there, but Kieran just finished and I did 2 points of damage here. Kieran did 3. I get to try to save. I get a save on a 5 or 6.
Oh, yeah, 1 save.
1 save. Oh, you know what, Kieran? You got to save 2. You get a chance to save on a 5 or 6 as well.
5 or 6?
And you'll add 2 casualties. So.
Here.
No. Okay. All right. So now we got to figure out the combat math here.
I really gotta go back to this.
So here's how it works, Kieran. In this edition, you only had to have complete ranks of at least 4. So, Kieran, you have a +1. Can you stop, please, fidgeting? And watch what I'm doing here. Okay, you've done 1 casualty to me. Okay, so your points is 1, plus you have 2 ranks. So you have 3. My math is only 2. I don't have a standard there actually. We don't have standards here. So I take the test at -1. I need to get a 7. Yeah, so I hold my ground there.
You have 3. You have a 4, not a 7.
Yeah, 7 or less. Okay, so I hold my ground, and there's now you can wrap around if you want.
Yeah.
So what it means you can go like this.
Yes, my goblins.
But you might not want to do that. It's up to you. Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Because you lose a rank bonus possibly. But you get more guys fighting.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay. All right. That is it for my turn. So we go to turn 5. Kieran, charges.
Charger?
This guy's flying high, so you can swoop him down anywhere, remember?
I'm going to leave him up there. Like, for right now, I think my goblins have it under control.
Oh,
so,
you don't want to attack from the back?
I'm going to do that.
You're attacking here?
Yeah.
Oh, he's staying flying high?
He's staying flying high until that dude comes into the battle.
I don't think I do that, but it's up to you. It's your go.
And then once he drops, he drops.
All right, sure. Well, we could have a flying high battle in the air, too, between these two. All right.
The loser...
does he want to charge?
That the loser falls and crushes half.
Does he want to charge? I'd assume so.
Okay,
charge. Okay, we'll stand. That's all we can do. We can hope that your chariot doesn't work. What about these guys? Do they want to move?
Huh?
Do these guys want to move?
These dudes are going to stay and take fires at them.
They're just going to stay and fire?
Yeah, they're going to stay and fire here. These dudes
these guys aren't moving at all? Okay. And, okay, so what about these guys? Are they moving?
They're charging.
They can't get into the building.
They're burning the building down.
All right, so they're going to come up. Okay, so we'll defend. We'll defend through the thing. Okay, so next we go to your shooting phase.
They're like jousting their pointy sticks. Shooting phase.
Oh, animosity. These guys first. Roll a dice. If you get a 1,
There's
something bad happens.
There's no orcs in here.
It doesn't matter. Goblins. No, roll for these guys. Oh, they do something weird. Okay, roll for these guys.
They do something weird.
Oh, come on.
That count.
Roll for these guys.
3.
We've been forgetting animosity all the time. Here, these guys.
They don't do something
And
weird.
I don't know if troops in hand-to-hand have animosity. I cannot remember. So let's see if we can find real.
That'd be so dumb. If the goblin just like, well, we're just gonna leave these two.
No, if you're in hand-to-hand, you're not affected by it.
These two are affected by it. We'll just leave the other people and we'll duel ourselves out.
All right, these guys, see what they do because they're doing something funny. Okay, roll a d6 again.
They're doing a 5.
A 5 means they're squabbling. They're just arguing amongst themselves. They can't do anything this round.
What?
Okay. All right, so let's go to shooting. Where do you want to start, Kieran?
This dude's gonna take a shot at that guy.
They're shooting where? Them?
Those dudes can't shot.
Oh, they can't shoot these guys?
These dudes are shooting.
Are they shooting them?
No, they're shooting.
No, they're kind of engaging them in hand-to-hand now.
Then they're shooting those.
Shooting these guys? Okay, are we within 16 inches? I think that's the range of the bow. We are, but it's half. They didn't move. So I would say here you've got... I would say you got 5 shots, bud.
They're like, they arc it a little bit. They don't know
5 shots? Okay. So their ballistic skill is 3, I believe. Was it a 3? Man, I wish I could remember this stuff. We should have little data cards. Ballistic skill is 3. Okay. So that's a base 4. Long range means they need 5s to hit. Okay, you got 3.
6.
Okay, and strength 3, toughness 3. You need 4, 5, or 6 to wound.
Do you see how effective that is?
No, just roll it right here nicely, please. Okay. Come on, we gotta hurry. I don't have much time. So you got 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Okay, I'll try to save them.
Try to save them.
Save them away on a 6. 3 die.
What happens if your whole army realizes that you're doomed?
Okay, and then you're gonna do these guys here.
They're gonna take a shot at...
They got, we'll say 5.
Okay, 5.
No, 4 shots.
Okay, they're gonna shoot him.
No, these are the only ones that are left.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, go ahead. 2 hit, and 4, 5, or 6 wounds.
6.
And I don't save, so that is wiped out. That would cause a panic test normally, but it is what it is. There's nobody to panic. Okay, you're
right here.
This thing. I guess it can't really. It's got nothing to fire at.
Gonna fire, like, try and hit the village.
Just do your chariot. See if the chariot wipes out. D6 damage. It does 3 damage. So roll 3 dice. It is a strength of 7 versus a toughness of 3. So I think anything but 1s. Oh,
and
so
I
only
rolled
1.
2 ones.
Only 1. So 1 model is gone. Okay, Grom the Paunch has 4 attacks.
No, I'm gonna do his minion first.
No, just do the 4 for Grom. Okay. He needs 3s.
2.
2 3s, and his strength is 4. Was it 4 or 5? I can't remember. You remember?
5.
Grom's strength is 4, so he needs.
Bam, bam, bam.
Your strength is 4 on 3. You need 3s to wound, Kieran. Roll 2 dice and get 3s.
1, 2.
No, you start rolling dice. We gotta hurry.
Okay, I got a 4 and a 1. So the 1 doesn't do anything. The 4 does.
1 wounds. Well, and I got to save against this one though, and I saved it. Okay, your wolf. Roll for your wolf attack.
Okay.
Just 1 dice. What'd you get?
That's 6.
6 hits. Roll to wound. Doesn't wound. Okay, roll for Niblet.
Niblet gets 1.
4 is probably not. Just give me a second here. Actually, probably it. Just give me a second here. Niblet's Goblin Crew, weapon skills 2. 2 on 4 is a 4. You rolled a 4, right? Yeah, so it hits and roll to wound.
1.
1 doesn't wound. Okay, so that's that. So I get to actually attack back this time.
What?
Yeah, I do.
It's a chariot. How are you going to attack
well,
back?
Well, you didn't kill me this time. You didn't wipe me out for once.
I killed one of your dudes.
Yeah, but you didn't wipe me. You just killed 1, right?
Killed 1 and almost killed 2.
In hand to hand,
should have, like,
I have to see what I hit. So I got 3 guys left. Okay, I got 2 4s and a 3.
My freaking wolf.
So the 3 is the wolf and the 4 is the crew. Okay, so I'll do it against the wolf first. Can you get up here?
Yeah.
Here's against the wolf to see if I don't wound the wolf. Okay, now I gotta see which crew I do. A 1, 2, 3 is Grom. Okay, 1 on Grom, 1 on Niblet. Okay, so this one's on Niblet. 6 is a hit, and see if I wound him. 3 doesn't wound. Now on Grom. 3 probably doesn't hit because it's 4 on 5. Oh, 4 on 5. I need 4s. That's it. Now I took 1 damage there, Kieran.
Blocked it and, yeah.
Right, I took 1 guy died, so I have to make a test. I got a 6. We're locked in combat. Okay, no, the guy died already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave it to me. Okay, here, combat for you.
You hold the shield out like.
Okay. All right, they've got a weapon skill of 2. You got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks. Here's 5. There's 8. Can you just roll them right here, please? You got a weapon skill of 2 versus 4. You need 4s to hit. So 3s are gone?
5s.
Okay. And now strength 3, toughness 3. You need 4, 5, or 6 to wound.
4,
2 of them? Okay, so I'm going to roll 2 dice to try to save. I save on a 5 or a 6. I don't, so 2 of my guys are dead. Okay. I get to attack back, however. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys returning attacks. I got a weapon skill of 4 on your 2. Can you stop making noises like that, please? 3s. Okay, so I got 3 hits. And strength 3, toughness 3.
And I get to block this.
Oh my god. None. So I'm going to have to make my test at -2.
So good. I have a 12 right here.
Plus you're flanking me, so it's -3 actually. 2, you got a 1 bonus here, 3, 4. I make it a -4. I need a 4 or less to hold ground. I do it. I got a 3. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. You can continue to wrap around if you want.
Yeah, I'll wrap around with those 2 and they'll get in the back.
They can come like that, and then these 2 can go like
flanked.
this. Or you could just
I'm gonna leave
that for the rank bonus? Sure.
Yeah,
okay.
for the rank.
All right. So that is all of the combat. So we now go to turn 5, my turn 5. And my turn 5, Eltharion finally comes in.
And my dude is gonna come in and swoop our Elthari off his eagle.
At whatever table edge I want
all the way down the stairs.
Okay.
Hit the other wall, go all the way down those stairs into the mousetrap.
Can I move with Eltharion?
Bonks him in the mousetrap.
He may move this turn. Perfect.
And smashes him.
Okay. Kieran, I'm going like this, and I'm charging into the back of these guys here.
Well, then you're gonna get flanked by my big dude.
All right.
Hey, what's that?
Oh, hold on. We forgot to do that. You got 2 attacks there, Kieran.
2 attacks.
You know what? We'll just say you need 6s because I'm behind the doorway. Okay, you didn't. I get to fire back. I got 2 hits.
Saves.
No. I gotta see if I wound. I wound with 1. So try to save him. A 5 or 6. No. Okay, and you don't have to worry about that. So that's that battle.
That was a 5.
Okay. All right. So that's my attack. That's my only attack. I don't have any fire because all my guys are pretty much gone. Okay. So these guys here, I gotta see if you gotta make a panic attack because I charged you in the back.
Panic attack! Panic attack! Oh, there's a big shadow.
Yeah, test if you're charged only if you're engaged in hand-to-hand combat, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so my guy here, Kieran, I finally get Eltharion into battle here.
And it's about to be swept down.
Eltharion has a weapon skill of 7. So the lowest thing that is on here is 3s, and I have 4 attacks.
I would swoop down behind my chariot.
So Eltharion has 4 attacks. I need 3s to hit.
You get 1 hit.
1 hit. And the strength, I've got a lance when I charge. It's going to be good enough because I have the lance, which gives me 2 strength.
What?
Yeah. Well, just when I charge.
2.
Just when I charge. So one guy's slaughtered. Okay, now I get the Griffin. The Griffin has a weapon skill of 5, and he has 4 attacks as well. So I'm going to need, again, 3s. Come on, Griffin. Oh, of course the Griffin's good. 3 attacks.
The Griffin's good, but your
and
leader
his strength of the Griffin is strength 6 on toughness 3.
Well, I am going to destroy you with a vicious bite.
Oh shoot! I needed 2s to wound. No, 6 on 3. Yeah, 2s to wound.
So
only
Dad.
2. Okay, hold on.
So Dad.
2 more. They can't save because these guys have no armor. Okay, so that's 3 dead. That means you can attack back with 1 guy, Kieran.
With my big dude with the skull thing.
Okay, roll. Come on. He hits.
6.
To see what you hit, you got to see what you hit first.
I want to hit that Griffin or that leader. Anybody hits.
Oh, or can you choose? No, you can choose.
The leader.
The leader, sure. Okay. So 6 hits and roll 2 wound. They got a strength 3, and my Eltharion's toughness is... He's actually 4. So you need 3 on 4. You need
muscle
4s to wound. Yeah, you did a wound. I do get to try to save. He has light armor and a shield.
Oof. He's gonna fall.
And he has a wound.
Ugh.
Alright. So, Kieran.
How much health does he have?
We have to figure out the combat math now. Okay, so I took 1 wound, you took 3. Okay, so you just calculate 3. I'm charging you from the flank, which gives you -2. So you're at 5. Well, I'm at 5. You have 1, plus you have one rank bonus is 2. So 5 minus 2 is you take a break test at -3. Okay, so you got to try to roll low.
What?
Yeah.
But my dudes still have most
And your
of
goblin
my
archers only have a 5, so you got to get a 2 on this to survive. They don't, so they're gonna flee. Now because they've been broken,
those dudes
these guys have to make a panic test as well.
What?
Yeah, goblins are not, but these guys do it on their 5 leadership. So go for it. You need 5 or less. There's 6, they're running, and these guys have to make a test. Again, you need 5 or less. Oh, they stand. Of course, because they're fighting each other, right? Right?
Yeah, they're
all right. Okay, so I'm going to follow this group here. Because I'm a flyer, I get to roll 3d6 in pursuit. Okay, and these guys roll 2d6 for pursuit. Yep. They're hightailing 7, and I'm going 8. So I mow them down at 8.
I hate running. I wish I were elves where I was actually braver, but I love this dude. Just
I guess actually they're going to run this way here.
Yeah, they would run to my leader. Like,
yeah, so
that's
I'll
where
have to
my
go
leader's going to be. He's in the air. You don't know where he is.
Okay, and roll for these. They have to flee 2d6, and we'll flee them back towards...
No, they're going to flee the same way.
I guess they go 9. This was the one kind of problem with these. So these guys are kind of hightailing it.
They're like, yay!
And so they're disordered. That's all we have to know, okay?
Okay.
And this troop here is gone.
That's not dead. You didn't kill them.
Yeah, they're dead.
How did you kill them?
They're dead. I pursued them. Okay, over there. I get to attack first.
Well, if I pursue you with my dude, then he doesn't kill you.
I have 3 attacks. The 4 is a hit.
Yeah, a single hit.
And I'm going to hit it against
I'm going to retaliate.
Against the wolf.
Are you sure?
And I don't hit. Okay, so you now get the wolf. Roll for the wolf's attack.
1.
1 doesn't hit. Roll for niblet.
No, it's an automatic hit.
No, that's the chariot's. Oh, sorry, the chariot only does that when it first crashes in. So we've kind of screwed that up too. That's okay. And roll your 4 attacks for Grum. Okay, go for it. They all hit. And roll for a wound. And that's 2 wounds. And I gotta try to save. I'm gonna need 6s.
I know one's doing.
Oh, I got 1. So 1 dies. Okay, I gotta make a panic test. What did I get? 8. 8 isn't enough, so Grom's gonna cut me down. You can just give me that whole tray. And then move Grom kind of to the edge of the battlefield. All right.
He drifts over and knocks you off the edge of this cliff that
Kieran's turn
never
6.
ends.
We're gonna have to make this the final turn, bud, because
so am
Knight's
I winning?
gonna fall. Okay. All right. So are you gonna make this battle heroic?
I'm gonna make it heroic and boom!
These are gonna fight?
My leaders are fighting.
All right, we'll put it here. Okay. You gotta roll for animosity.
If Knight falls before you guys get away.
Roll for animosity.
Animosity.
Try to roll nicely, please.
There's a 4.
Yeah, so no, and roll for this. Oh, this one, they have to try to...
5.
These guys have to try to rally. Okay, so roll 2 dice. You gotta get 5 or less.
3.
You do. Which way do you want to face?
Face towards the leader.
No, probably to these guys, right?
Yeah, actually.
Face towards them, because then you can shoot them down if you need to. Okay, well, we're here.
They're just turning around in circles like...
Yeah, they can rally. Okay. All right, here we are. Okay, do you want to move these guys?
They're gonna...
Turn this way.
Yeah, they're gonna try and get flanking shots on the dude.
Okay. All right. Maugthrond Pass can turn around.
He's turning.
And then, because he would pursue.
He's gonna go right to those dudes.
Yeah, but he would have been off the battlefield, so he has to. He just turns. Just leave him like that, Kieran. Don't.
He gets onto the battlefield.
Okay. So this will be the last. There's no shooting available.
1, 2, 3.
There's Grom.
Up there is how many elves have been slain and how many goblins.
Yeah, we'll worry about that later. All right. Shooting. You don't really have any shots here, bud.
She's gonna shoot the back of my own goblin.
So your war machine's not really doing anything.
No, my war machine's gonna try and hit my goblins to make them go flying and
stop.
dock on the buildings and start shooting windows, breaking the glass, lighting the whole village. And the smoke rises up and it starts the whole forest to be on fire and my men walk away.
Okay, where do you want to start for hand-to-hand, Kieran? Start there?
Start with those. Okay,
they got two regular guys. This time they can attack regular. So roll to hit. 5. You know what? I actually have initiative. Because I have better initiative. So I roll first. Actually, I miss, and then you rolled a 3 and a 5. The 5 hits. Roll the wound. 6 wounds. And do I save? No. So one guy dies. Okay, I'm gonna make a test for them. What did I get?
5.
7. 7 takes them to 8, so they're safe. Okay, let's roll for here.
I want to do the archer.
You have hold on. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 dice. How many you got there, bud? 4, 8, 9, and there's 1 there.
Yeah.
10.
So right where the heroic battle's going on.
Okay, you're gonna need, I think 4s. Yeah, all those are misses. So 3.
Shoot.
Okay, relative wound. That's 2 wounds. I get to try to save. I save on 5s or 6s. I didn't save, so 2 of my guys are dead. Which means I only get 2 guys remaining to fight back.
And my dudes can just run in.
Those are 2 hits. And 1 of them is a wound, so one of your guys is dead?
No. You gotta save.
Oh yeah, you gotta try to save, yeah. No, that's not a save. Okay, so again, you've got flank bonuses, a bunch of stuff. I'll just roll to see if I run. 6.
You can't run.
I've lost 2 plus flank bonuses. That's more than 8. So these guys take off. Are you gonna follow, Kieran?
Follow.
Okay, I'm gonna move 6.
Okay, 3 dice.
2 dice, because you're on foot for your pursuit move. You didn't catch them. So these 2 are kind of running. You're probably laughing at them though. So
these dudes are gonna volley into them and they're gonna just fire.
We'll just go like this. I'm not very good at this this stuff here. We'll just move them forward. Okay, let's go to the last final battle here.
The Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the Titans is right.
He has this claw and springs the eagle down.
All right, right here. Right here's the battle. We'll put them up here, high on the perch. They both have 1 wound. All right. Did you charge me?
I swooped down from the...
Yeah, you swoop from high and you charge. So you get the charge. You get to attack first. Okay, so you have... what do you want to do first? Do you want to do the Shaman? What is his name again?
Blacktooth.
Blacktooth? Do you want to do Blacktooth first?
No, I'm going to do Billy Bob.
Okay, Wyvern has 3 attacks.
Yeah.
He's got a weapon skill of 5. Are you going to attack the Griffin or the guy?
The Griffin. So animal on animal, human on human.
All right, the animals are going to fight each other? Okay, so the Wyvern's got 3 attacks. He's got a weapon skill of 5. And the Griffin has a weapon skill...
of 4.
Of 5. So that means you need force to hit. 3 dice. 2 hits. And the strength of
2 hits?
Yep. 2.
That's just 3.
You need a force. 2 hits.
What?
You had 2.
So that's just 3.
I know, but did you have a 5, 3, and a 1? I thought you had a 4. I thought you bumped it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2 hits.
Comment down below.
Hold on, and strength. Your strength of your wyvern is strength 5, and my toughness of my griffin is 5. So force wound. 1 wound on the griffin.
The griffin takes a wound.
Okay. Now Blacktooth.
Blacktooth doesn't have any black.
Blacktooth has 2 attacks. His weapon skill is 3 versus my weapon skill
of 5.
Of 7.
What the?
Yeah, 3 on 7 means 5s. You need 5s with those 2 attacks. 1 hits, and the strength of your guy is only 3 probably.
But
no, strength of Blacktooth is 4, and my toughness of Eltharion
is 0.
Is 4, so you need a 4, 5, or 6 to wound. No. Okay, so I get to attack back. Eltharion has... I'll do the griffin first. So the griffin... Oh, the griffin actually has a higher strength. So I have a better chance to wound, but I don't have a weapon skill 5.
Are you going animal on animal?
Yeah, we'll do that. Animal on animal. The griffin's a little bit better. He's got 4 attacks. Okay, come here, please, Kieran.
I know.
4 attacks. I need 4s to hit. That's 2 hits. And I'm going to actually wound on 3s. So 2 wounds on the wyvern.
No, I get to
The wyverns don't get saves. They don't have scaly armor. Oh, hold on, do they?
Scaly armor?
Yeah, they might.
Scaly armor.
Scaly armor. Does a wyvern have a save?
Scaly armor.
I don't know. Okay, stop, please, stop.
Scaly armor.
Kieran, stop.
I want to know what scaly armor does.
You know, I'm probably going to have to just say that it doesn't get one. It's not going to matter.
Oh, well, it depends on my rolling. Because I can roll 6s like...
Yeah, I don't have time to look it up. Okay, so...
one scaly armor, the other one's...
So now Eltharion has 4 attacks, and he's got 7 on 2. What was your ballistic skill? I mean, weapon skill?
No idea, just...
7 on 3.
Just roll this...
Yeah, I can just roll. I get 4 attacks.
Sure.
Move, please, move.
And I'll just do my little save if he has any armor.
That's going to be probably 3.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, 3. And the strength of Eltharion is 4 versus your toughness of 4. So 3.
And this
okay, so I hit him 3 times, which means he's probably he might die here, Kieran. He has... Oh, no. Yeah, he only has 3 wounds. So he already has 1 wound. So now you can try to see if the black amulet reflects him.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 4, 5s, or 6. It comes back to me. Please roll low. It's time for the shaman to blow up. 2 of them get reflected. What happens when that happens? No armor save is permitted by wounds rebounded. So 2 of those go to me. So if I don't have 4 wounds, I'm dead. How many wounds do I have?
And the mighty thing falls with the
I have 3 wounds. Teclis or Eltharion dies. And the monster might go into a rampage. We're not sure. And that, unfortunately, we're going to have to call it here. I have to work. But thank you very much for watching. The game was technically supposed to go for 1 more turn before nightfall. So we had 1 more turn. I guess I would have been able to attack back. But it looks like a astounding victory for Grom the Paunch. Thank you very much, Kieran, for the game. Kieran, stop. Okay. I guess we're in the midst of a virus still. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And we appreciate it. If you found this battle interesting, like, comment, share, subscribe. Again, Warhammer Battle, 4th edition. And man, haven't played these rules for a long time. The last edition of Warhammer I played was pretty much 7th. I didn't play much of 8th, even though I have most of the rules. And I've been playing a lot of Kings of War, so a lot of differences. And going back to my roots is just fantastic, because this is the system that I really cut my teeth on when it came to Warhammer. Okay, take care, everybody.